Hello, in today's video I'll be showing you how to compress rear brake calipers that have integrated parking brakes, using two of the most popular methods, and one way using a tool you may just have laying around somewhere. These differ from the normal style brake calipers, shown above, in the way that you don't compress these straight in as you would with the regular piston. These you gotta rotate and push in at the same time. First I'll begin with the tool which I normally use, which is this Windback toolkit. It comes with a variety of attachments for different style caliper pistons, and also has two different thrust bolts, a right-handed thrust bolt and a left-handed thrust bolt. The first thing you'll want to do is find the adapter that will fit correctly onto your piston. You'll want it to fit nicely in the slots and be able to rotate them without sliding off. We'll want to put this adapter on the end of the thrust bolt assembly. It's got a magnet so it'll hold the adapter in place. Now you'll want to slide this retainer plate on. And this is what your setup should look like. Let's go ahead and use this on the caliper. You'll want to get it into place and onto the two slots of the piston. And once you do, you can tighten the thrust bolt nut so you can remove all the play. And now you can rotate the handle, and this will rotate the piston clockwise and push the piston in at the same time. As you do this, you'll want to tighten the nut to compensate for any play. Before attempting to compress the caliper, you want to make sure that the parking brake is off, and also when compressing this caliper, you'll want to keep an eye on the brake fluid reservoir so it does not overflow. And when you're done, you just gotta loosen the nut and remove the tool. And with that, our caliper piston is compressed to accommodate for new brake pads. And next I'll show you how to use this cube style piston tool. The way this cube works is it has different slots on each side of the cube, so when you turn it to a different side, you'll notice a different slot pattern on each. And as with the earlier tool, you want to find the right pattern to match the piston. And you want it to be a tight fit so it won't slide off when you go to rotate the piston. This one feels about right. And it does look like it's flat onto the piston, so both slots should be completely in. Now we'll need a 3/8 extension, either a 3-inch or a 6-inch should work. And using a 3/8 ratchet, you'll want to push in and rotate clockwise to compress the piston. And that's all there is to it. Once it looks like it's compressed enough, you'll want to rotate it so the slots of the piston is pointing up and down like so they can slide into the brake pad slot. Now for the final method I'll be showing you, how to compress a piston using pliers, or in this case needle nose pliers. All you want is something you can use to slide into both slots and rotate clockwise while pushing in. This method normally works good as long as it's not old and rusty, but if you can get past the first movement, usually it'll get easier as you rotate. If you notice, it is beginning to get easier. Another thing, you'll want to be careful not to damage the rubber boot while doing this. And with that, our piston is compressed. And this is the notch that you'll want to be facing up and down like so. If you notice that nub on that brake pad, well, this way that piston will slide into it when you're installing the caliper. And here's an even more close-up look. Well, I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please click that thumbs up button to support my video and my channel. And please subscribe if you haven't done so.